Hey guys, Death Black here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick video on how to hook up a condenser mic, like this one I have here, to your PC via a USB interface. Now this is going to be a very fast video, so if you need to pause if you're setting this up while watching the video, because I'm going to be talking and explaining very quickly, because this process doesn't take very long. However, explaining it and the reasons why I chose what I did and did what I did take a little while longer. Now, I'm going to be going over everything that you need to do, or everything that you need first to hook it up. So obviously first thing you're going to need is a USB interface. Now, when picking a USB interface, this one is called the Pyle PY1207010108. Sounds like binary. That's the model number. I will post a link for this in the description because I really like this device. However, it runs very cheap, which is why I like it. So if you're trying to do this for cheap as possible, I would highly suggest using this one. However, this may not supply enough power to your mic. We'll get to that in a minute. However, when you do buy one, you always want to get one with phantom power because condenser mics need to be powered through their XLR cable. So you're going to need to get a USB interface with phantom power. I would also suggest getting one with extra lines out just in case you run into the problem that I had. Oh, here we go. That's actually the model right there. PAD10MXU. Sorry about the back there. So that is the model number. I'm sorry about that. Ignore that first one. So basically what you're going to do is you need this. You also need a condenser mic, which this is the MXL910, as you can see right here. MXL910. This is the condenser mic that I'm going to be using on my stream. And you're also going to see here that it's in a fancy little mount. You're going to want to get a shock mount. The mic itself comes with a type of shock mount like this. I personally don't like to use this kind because it does suspend the mic, but not very well. This will do a much better job of eliminating all... wow, I'm just completely blanked. Eliminating all the vibrations. Sorry about that. So it comes with this. However, this is my particular mic. I'll leave a link in the description for this. You can use this, but you'll get better results from a shock mount like this. I will also post a link for this shock mount. The basically quick and easy way a shock mount works is it suspends the microphone in midair using rubber bands, and that will eliminate some of the vibrations that you may be hitting the table or on your mic stand. So basically, when you're getting this, you're going to also want to get a mic stand. Do not use one the way I'm using it. I'm only using this temporarily because my mic stand broke. Try not to get one of these mic stands that goes on the table because you'll be able to feel, or it'll pick up every time you kind of hit the table. This will help cut that down, but you'll still be able to hear it. So try not to get one that rests on the table. Try to get one that will rest next to your table that you can just kind of hang up. And try to get one with a gooseneck, which looks like this. So that way it's very flexible and you can kind of get it whichever way you want to get it. This is actually part of my old mic stand, which you can see is broken. So basically, next step is you're going to need to get a pop filter. The reason for this is these mics are very sensitive. That's why you have this special kind of mount. Any kind of air hitting the mic will sound like you're actually hitting the mic with your hand. So you get one of these to block the air, so every time you make a p sound, which is called a pop filter, it's going to block the air, stopping that kind of sound on your mic. So you're going to need to get one of those and a stand for it, or if you get the mic stand that I'm using, it comes with a little thing you screw in the front, right here, and it will do that for you. Comes with a free little stand, but I would suggest using a gooseneck stand. It makes it way easier to adjust everything. Next, you are going to need a pair of headphones. Now, the reason for this is to test your mic. To see if your mic's working with your interface. You're going to need to plug your headphones into the interface so you can hear and adjust all your settings. So you need, for this particular case and for most cases, you will need a monitor type headphone. So you need a 1/4 inch. Now, to solve this problem, you can get one of these babies very, very cheaply. What it is it converts the standard USB, the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack like this into a 1/4 inch. Now you're going to, the way I do it is I plug it in like that and then plug in my headphones. This isn't my headphones, but this works just the same. Just like that, and you'll be able to hear your the sound coming directly from the mixer, and this allows you to make any small, fine adjustments you need to make your voice sound its best. So that's for that. You may also need a main line out, these two types, if you're going to hook it up that way, but we'll get onto that later. The next thing you're going to need, you may also need one of these to hook it up to your computer if you're hooking it up to the wall through your only output. which is what I'm basically trying to say, is this will normally hook into your PC. If that does not supply enough power, like in my case, you're going to need to find another way to get it sound from your mixer into your computer, but we'll go over all that later. The last thing you're going to need is a XLR cable to hook your USB to your mic up to your USB interface. A XLR cable looks like this. It is just a standard mic cable. Now, the side that has the prongs in it, like right here, goes into your USB interface. The side that has little holes in it goes into the prongs on the bottom of your mic. So we're going to hook that up right now. You just plug the end with the prongs into your USB interface, and then you plug the end with the prongs into your mic right here. Let me do that real quick. I don't want to drop my mic. There we go. So now your mic is all hooked up, and you're going to want to test it. So to test it, take your 1/4-inch jack or converted 1/4-inch jack headphones, plug it directly into your monitor or your headphone monitor, whatever they call it, and you're going to put on your headphones. And basically, you're going to put these on, and you're going to do all your fine adjusting to your PC. Now, it doesn't matter, it just really depends on your device. This device tends to be better if you turn down the gain a little bit and then adjust the volume, because the gain will distort your voice, and so will turning up the volume a lot, so you want to try to find a happy medium with both of those. So, now that we have our mic adjusted, we can get ready to hook it up to our PC. So, normally you'd already have it hooked up to your PC through USB. So if that's the case, you can stop the video right now. You'll be all done. And that'll be it for you. Now, mine, unfortunately, my PC either has a broken USB port, which I still have to test out, or it's just not supplying enough power to this particular device. My friend has the same exact device. He hooked it up to his computer with his condenser mic, and it worked perfectly fine. I hooked up this mic to it to test if it worked, and it worked, so I think it's either a faulty device or it's a problem with my computer. So if that's the case, you're going to need to plug your in this case, if you have this exact model, you're going to have to plug this into the wall using one of these. This is the USB will plug into here, and this will plug into the wall. I'm not using this exact one, I'm using the one that came with this. So you plug your USB into this, you plug this into the wall, and that will power your USB interface. So basically, last step for that would be to get the sound from this into your computer. Now there's two different ways you can do this. First off, there is the main line out, which are these red and white sockets here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get a one of these wires. You're going to do the red and white wires, RCA jacks, and you're going to plug them in here. Next, you're going to make sure it leads to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and you're going to plug this into the front or back of your computer, wherever your standard regular PC mic goes. So the little pink hole. So that's one way to do it. The way that I'm going to do it is I have mine hooked up so that I can use a 1/4-inch jack into my monitor, my headphone monitor, and then this is going to be plugged into my PC. So after that, you're going to have to go into your computer. You're going to have to click on, you just basically go to your search bar and click on, type in sound, and it will go into your control panel, and you'll have to adjust the sounds that way. So basically that's the entire setup. That's the way I'm going to do it. The easiest way, again, is to just hook this directly into your computer and power your mic that way, but I'm having problems doing that, so I showed you the other ways you can do it. Now, go over the important things real quick. One, make sure your USB interface has phantom power. I can't stress that enough, because if you don't have phantom power, you're not going to be able to plug in a condenser mic. You have to use a dynamic mic. Number two, please purchase a shock mount like this, and it just makes everything much more clear, and it'll make everything sound better. 3, don't use one like this on the desk. I'm using it for right now just for video purposes and to show you. I'm going to be ordering a new mic stand very soon. So please try not to get one that rests on the desk like this. It'll just pick up all the little vibrations and it's not going to sound as good. Get one that rests next to your computer over here. Now, that's pretty much the entire video. If you like what you saw, please give me a like and a subscribe on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/deathplaque. You can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/deathplaque. And if you want to check out my stream, I stream almost every night. You're going to go to twitch.tv/deathplaque. I also have a website, which will be in the very beginning. As of right now, I'm still trying to set it up 100%, so it's not up 100% yet, but you can still look at the preview, which is on a free host. So please do all that if you like my videos, and I post a video every week, so please check in next week for next videos. And until then, I will see all of you.